Hello guys. Um, as you know, I am playing a tank mainly, but there will be times there's already a tank in the group and they want a DPS. So this is how I go as a DD. Now this build does not using any Maelstrom weapons, so obviously it is not the best DPS build. But if you don't have Maelstrom weapons, I think this one is very nice. Okay, let's start right away. About race, it's I'm a Dark Elf, so Dark Elf is very nice for this build because you know, half of our damage comes from fire element, so we have a very nice passive right here, Flame Talent. Khajiit could make it work. Redguard can be good. I don't know. Dark Elf is one of the best. So Dark Elf, Khajiit, or Redguard would be one of the three most valuable options, to be honest. 16.8 health, 36k stamina, 900 stamina recovery. It will be up more when we use potions. 3000 weapon damage, 77.2% weapon critical. Resistances are not important. All in stamina. We are using thief. Maximum health plus stamina, food. Now about items. My items are not the best, but if you have Maelstrom weapons, you can just replace my weapons with Maelstrom. It doesn't matter. Probably it will be the one of the best builds. So we are using 5 Night Mother. I chose this one because as you know, this is not a absolute monster DPS build, so I'm not the best stamina DPS in the group, so I wanted to increase other stamina DD's damage with this. So when you critical attack, reduce the target's physical resistance by 2500 for 6 seconds. I'm not sure about this, but they say it's more than 2500 and it's something close to 5k. I'm not sure. I'm not saying anything, but I'm definitely sure it increases other DD's damage, other stamina DD's damage. We're using 5 of them, Night Mother. All should be divines. I'm using this medium because I have heavy helmet. This should be divines also, and also medium, so I can make this a heavy one for more armor. Also one medium divines Kiana for weapon damage. We get stamina recovery from here. Weapon crit, weapon damage, weapon crit, and reduce physical resist. We have 3 necklace of agility, robust with weapon damage enchant on all of them. Now this is the part it becomes optional. If you have Maelstrom weapons, use them, but precise daggers I would prefer. I'm using Lucky's dagger for now because it's the only veteran 16 item with which gives weapon damage on 2 piece. So 2 precise daggers. These are very cheap, so you can get them very easily. Both should be precise. One of them has a weapon damage enchant, one of them has a crusher enchant, and the bow can be anything. If you have Maelstrom, go with Maelstrom weapon, Maelstrom bow, whatever. So I will show you the buffed stats. 3000 weapon damage and 900 stamina recovery. This is the buffed. 3500 and 1 point whatever stamina recovery, 1k. Yeah. Now about skills. Rending slashes, it's a very strong dot. I keep it up all the time. Unstable Flame is the most powerful dot in the game, in my opinion. I don't know if you have, if you say this is stronger, I won't say anything, whatever. Rapid Strikes, this is the best skill for Stamina Sorcerer and Stamina DK. Don't use Wrecking Blow or other shit like that. Just go with this, you won't regret. Steel Tornado, this is our main AoE ability. This is crazy. It has a execute on it. Also, it gets another execute from the passive. If your target is if targets are lower than 25%, it will deal 20% more damage. So this can go up to 20k. Yeah, a very strong ability. Evil Hunter, you should keep this up always in AoE fights, and also should keep this up in single target fights if the boss is a undead or Daedra. Okay, if he is not, just open once before going in combat and don't use it again. It will decrease your DPS. But if it's a Daedra or undead, you should always keep this up. Flawless Sunbreaker, weapon damage. We are not using this. Just weapon damage, nothing else. Poison Injection, I'm always keeping this up because it can deal very good damage. Also, it has an execute on it. After 50%, it deals more and more damage. Razor Caltrops. Now, as I said, I'm usually not the best Stamina DD in the group, so I usually swap this with, where's that? Vigor. But if there'll be times you will be the only Stamina DD in the group because Magicka is insanely good right now. So if you are the strongest Stamina DD in the group, you should use Caltrops, not them. Strongest Stamina DD should use Caltrops. Third skill is Scorch Art. Now you may say, why not the other one? Now arrow barrage, whatever physical damage, but this one, Scorch Art, deals more damage overall. It deals flame damage, but it has another dot also. It will put a, now the arrows deal damage, and there will be a, it doesn't appear here, yeah, you see the flames on the ground, they also deal damage. So now both are AoE, right? Now look at this. Increase the damage of flame-based area of effect abilities by 6%. So 6% applies to both the main damage of Scorch Earth and the ground effect. Okay, they both are affected, so it's a much better choice, especially if you are a DK. Rearming Trap is a must for every DD. I'm not saying Stamina DD, it's a must for every DD. Even if you are a Magicka, you must use it because it will grant you minor force. So your criticals will deal 12% more damage. You should always keep this up. The last skill is Molten Armament. Now, how I use this, you will see in the video. I normally use Light Weaving with Flurry and before every damage over time I do, or buff, whatever. If in long fights, you may have some stamina issues. When your stamina drops to 30-20%, you can use this and heavy weave with rapid strikes. Okay. Until your stamina goes up, you can use heavy weaving, and when you get back your stamina, you can go back to light weaving again. And of course, Standard of Might. This is the most strongest ultimate in the game, I think. It's a 17-second buff actually. It deals insane damage. Also, it will increase your damage also by 20% for 17 seconds. It's just very strong. You should start the combat with this. If the combat goes for like near 2 minutes, you can drop this in the execute phase as well, and your rending slash and rapid strikes will hit like a truck. So because I will test slaughter, slaughter will increase these abilities damage, right? And when you drop Standard of Might, you will increase all damage, and rending slash will hit these both abilities with hits like a truck. They will deal insane damage. Okay. Now about champion points. Nothing in Steed. 75 in both of these, and rest of them goes to Skinned, Thick Skinned. 100 in Warlord, 67 in Mooncalf. If you don't have maximum champion point, you can go like this: 3 Warlord, 2 Mooncalf. Okay. Now this is the shitty part. I put 10 Elemental Expert because half of our damage comes from flame. 1 melee weapon expert because light weaving. We are using animation cancel, of course. Now the first thing you see here is probably Thaumaturg. 50 seems a bit high, but now I want you to check the skills again. Rending slashes dot unstable flame dot rapid strikes, yes it is a dot. Poison injection dot razor caltrops dot scorch art dot standard of might again dot. So we don't have any instant ability. All of our attacks are damage over time based. Okay, that's why Thaumaturg is insane. Very good champion ability, whatever it is. With Mighty I increase my base damage. Without Mighty, Thaumaturg would be worse. I mean, you should keep this even. I just put 50 to make it a straight number, you know. And also, as you know, we have lots of critical, and you will see in the video I have a Nightblade on my side, so I have more critical due to minor savagery. The Nightblade give to their teammates about 80%. So that's why I have 50 points in precise strikes. Yeah, I think this is all. Yeah, also this one. You don't have to use critical portion because we get it from Evil Hunter. Also, if you are going with a 4-man group and there's no DK in the group, you can use this to activate minor brutality. As you see, I have 100 more weapon damage. It activates, where's that? Mountain Blessing. Activating an Earthen Art ability grants minor brutality to you and your nearby allies, increasing weapon damage by 5%. You should always keep this up. Now, as you see, 3000. I'm gonna activate this. 3100. Okay. a bit more than 100 actually. Now before you watch the DPS test on the blood spawn, I would like you to know that my most important stuff is purple. I only have 3 legendary items. I did 28k. If these were yellow, I'm sure I would get 30. So whatever. You get the point. Okay then. See you.